Sean, tell me what went wrong for Quetta Gladiators today because the target was not too far away from your reach. And tell me also about the conditions in the middle overs of the wicket. How did you feel about this Karachi wicket in the middle overs?
Yeah, firstly, I think the conditions tonight. Sorry, I think the conditions tonight, I think it was the third time they played on this wicket, so we knew par score typically here is up around 190, 200, but I think the way the wicket played tonight and the opportunities that we created with the ball, I think par score was a lot less than that, and even what they ended up getting. I think we dropped some catches and we had some missed fields and a run out there. I think that run out was pretty key. That was James Vince. I can't remember how many runs he was on, but I think if you get to bowl at new batters on the slow service like that compared to guys that get in and bat the way James did tonight, it's a completely different fixture. And then, as I just mentioned, getting to bowl to new batters, we lost some wickets and didn't really get that partnership going. So they always got to bowl at new batters, which made it tough. So some improvements. We've got about a week off now, so I think we've got some improvements to make across all three facets. With the bat, with the ball, and in the field.
Sean, I have a couple of questions for you. First, today you bowled to James Vince. Your teammates in Sydney Sixers played together a lot. So how it was bowling to him at franchise level? And the second one, talk us through your batting approach. We have seen you score a superb 100 for Surrey in around 30 balls whenever you get a chance to bat up the order. So how enjoyable batting for you, and you just focus on your batting when you get a chance?
Yeah. Personally, I have a lot of respect for Vince. I think he's one of the best batters going around on the T20 circuit at the moment. And not only that, he's a great team man. I love having him at the Sixers. He really gets the group together, and you can see that he's having a pretty similar effect for the Karachi team. So that wicket was tough tonight. I definitely thought we could have bowled better, but I think James batted brilliantly on that wicket. Personally, I felt like I bowled pretty well to him, but the wicket suited the bowlers there towards the end. Once that ball was old, you could see I was bowling a lot of short off-cutters that weren't really getting to him, and there was just no pace in it for him to hit to the fence. So, credit to him. I think he got them up well above a par score on that surface. And then with my batting, I'm trying to plug that hole in the middle of my bat. I didn't bat very well tonight at all. So, but by the time I went out to bat, the game had sort of, it was a long shot to get home by the time I walked out the bat. So Saud and I just said, let's get together for a couple of overs and just see where we get if we can get it to the 18th over. I know, we needed probably 15s, I think, at that stage on what was a tough wicket. Some balls off the spin. I tried to play a sweep shot and it rolled straight on the carpet. Tried to clip one through the leg side and it bounced and spun past off stump. So, I think I need to open my eyes a bit more when I bat next fixture. So, plenty to work on.
Muzammil, please, next.
Sean, two of the most experienced players in your dugout, your captain Saud Shakil, he has a lot of experience playing in Karachi. Sarfraz Ahmad obviously is not the player, but team director, obviously his experience is also valuable for you guys, especially in these conditions. But your batting looked clueless. Saud remained till the end, he remained not out, but there was no as such plan which was visible to us, and you just fell apart. What was the reason? What was the planning, and what was going around in the mind of your batters?
Well, I think when the wickets play like that, when they're on the slower side, you have to make use of the new ball in the power play when there's only two fielders out. I think you can excuse the way the aggression in the power play, trying to get ahead of the run rate, because it's going to slow down through the middle. They've got some quality spinners. Obviously, Nabi bowled brilliantly tonight and showed his experience. So I was always going to slow up and be tough through the middle, but I definitely think we need to tighten that up as a batting group. Like I said, on those sorts of wickets, from a bowling point of view, if you're bowling at set batsmen, it's a whole different ball game compared to when you get to keep bowling at new batters, and we kept giving them chances to take catches. They held their catches and fielded brilliantly as well compared to us, and they always got to bowl at new batters, which, personally I found it quite tough out there to bat. So, there'll be some conversations we've got about a week off now, but we've also got an opportunity to respond. So, and I'm, pretty confident the guys can do that. As you said, we've got some experience in the shed. It's just an opportunity to bounce back and put our best foot forward.
Last two questions.
Yeah, Suraj Kumar here. Didn't you feel Israel like the way South Shakil played today? I mean, 33 runs on 40 balls. There was no real intent to win this game.
Well, to be fair, mate, you know, he didn't face that many balls. You know, he batted for the whole innings. So the guys, I really struggled getting him on strike. He's obviously a great player, a spin, and I couldn't get a single and get him on strike. So we could rotate the strike and get a partnership together and hopefully pick up some boundaries against the quick bowlers. So whilst it doesn't look good on paper, you know, whatever he got off 40 balls, he didn't get much of the strike. We didn't get any momentum throughout our innings because we kept losing wickets. So I wouldn't judge him on that. He's a fantastic player, and it was bloody tough conditions tonight, and the guys around him, as a batting unit, you know, no individuals, you know, we just didn't get together as a partnership out there and put any pressure back on the opposition.
Yeah. No? Okay. Thank you very much. We had only one game in Karachi, so hopefully we guys see you in Lahore or Multan. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks all.